Hello, and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today I have a beer from a new brewing company that I have not done a review for yet. This is from Hive Brewing Company out of Huntersville, North Carolina, which is just south of where I am. It's a northern suburb of Charlotte. You can see here, this is another one of the Black is Beautiful variants. This one's interesting to me because so this brewery, I don't know 100% the deal with these guys, and I want to do some more research, but they don't have a retail location, and they also don't really technically distribute. As far as I know, it's essentially a home brewer that has a commercial brewing license. So it's being made at someone's house, but they have a commercial brewing license to sell it. But having said that, I've had a couple of his beers from other people, and I've thought they were really good. So when I saw that they were doing this, and I know people who are trying to get try as many of these as possible, I figured I'd give it a go. So this one is 10% ABV, like most of the other ones. That's what the original one, the Weathered Souls one was. This one has vanilla beans, cocoa nibs, golden grams, I guess the cereal, and marshmallows. So it'll be interesting. I don't know that I've had anything that was even remotely a homebrew that had marshmallow or golden grams in it. So we'll see. But I did have another. Whoa, damn! That is pretty dark. Which is a good sign. I did have another one of these, and I did a review for it. That I was liking it initially, and then the more I drank it, the more I didn't like it. So, I was hoping I was gonna open another one of these, and it would be better. So I'm hoping that's the case with this. So it pours, pretty dark brown, almost black color with a small tan. I wouldn't even really say it's a head. It's just around the edges. So I definitely smell vanilla, for sure. That's the other thing that I think is strange, with marshmallow bean and stuff, isn't marshmallow essentially vanilla flavoring and sugar? So, if you're adding lactose and vanilla in something already, what is the marshmallow doing? I don't know. Other than there's cellulose or whatever, the jello type material. But I don't think that has a flavor. But it definitely smells desserty. There's a little bit of there is some roast and smoky character too. So it sounds like it's gonna be a legitimate stout with some other stuff added to it, which is good. But yeah, the vanilla is for sure the driving aroma. It's pretty good. I would say this is as good, if not better, than you're going to get from most breweries. Most, maybe not the top well-known ones. I know Side Project did one, and those breweries, maybe not that. But, your average good but not top tier brewery that are doing these, I would say this is probably up there with what most of those are going to be. It really does have a legitimate marshmallow flavor. It's I know it's mostly driven by vanilla, and I was just saying that, but there's something else about it that is tasting more like marshmallow than just vanilla, but it's definitely vanilla forward more than anything. It's interesting. I like, so it's sweet, but it also has a really nice like roasty bitterness, and um, it's actually a little hoppy too, which is traditional for an imperial stout, but you just don't find that nowadays with all these things being added. So I really like this. The only thing that I would, and I don't even want to say a complaint because I don't, it just seems like the pH level with this is kind of weird. Like, there's something that's hitting my tongue that I don't think is just alpha acids or roast from the stout. Uh, it's kind of strange. Like, I rarely ever say this, but I actually wish this was actually a little sweeter and less bitter. I know that's rare for me to say, but that I feel like that would actually make this work better. But I do think I think it's really well done, especially if it is like as small of a system as I've heard. And I know that doesn't mean anything. I know people that make amazing home brews that are better than 99% of the stuff that you can get on the shelf, or from a brewery in general. But I would say this is better than the last one that I had. I mean, this is a pretty substantial beer. It really is. Um, honestly, the only beers you're gonna get, that have a bigger body than this, at only like somewhere between 10 to 11, is like maybe Founders RIS. I don't even know that's bigger than this. Like Expedition from Bell's is probably thicker than this, but that's like, as far as traditional imperial stouts go, that's pretty much the golden standard. So I don't think it's really fair to compare any beer to that. But honestly, if they did a non-barrel aged vanilla black note, so it was basically just like Expedition with vanilla, or Expedition blended with the double cream stout with vanilla, I feel like this would be kind of similar to that. I'm not trying to be hyperbolic. I think this is actually in that realm, which is a really impressive thing to say, in my opinion. Yeah, this is nice. If I made this personally, I would be thrilled with it. Uh, and I don't want to keep saying that because that kind of makes it sound like it is just a home brew. I don't really know the whole scenario of it, but I'm assuming this person is actually trying to open a full retail place at some point. But I haven't had too many things of his, but if most of them are on this level, it's already better than 95% of the breweries that are up this way. So I'll be happy to gladly visit there when they open. If they open this way in Nutton Charlotte or something, that would be awesome. So I really hope they are trying to open a place, because that would be a well needed addition to the area. There's only a couple breweries up this way that, in my opinion, are worth going to. So it would be nice to have another one. But yeah, getting back to the beer, I know I didn't go into it too deeply. It's mostly vanilla as far as the flavoring goes, but it's nice and bitter, roasty. There's a little bit of smoky character, very traditional imperial stout with some nice added vanilla. So if that sounds like your jam, you'll like it a lot probably. If you want something that's like sickeningly sweet and desserty with vanilla, maybe not as much. But you know, not everyone's looking for either one of those. Everyone has their own palate. But for me, oh, and that's the other thing. This was $16 a 4 pack, and I'm not going to say what the breakdown is because that's the person's own business. They told me what it was, but uh, that's including a very large portion that is going towards the charities for this or the causes for this, and their cost was probably less than 50% of it. So if that means that that profit is normally just going towards that person, which is gladly deserved, and this is $16 a 4 pack, so $4 for a can of this. I know it's only a 12 ounce, but that's a really good deal because this is a pretty nice imperial stout that I would really like to have again. So on my scale of buy, drink, dump, this is definitely a buy. I hope that other breweries take note of this because I think this is already better than 80% of the stouts that I've had in Charlotte. So I really hope that they, become a full brewery because this is pretty good stuff. So I think that's all I got in this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.